Hello everybody, welcome to the stream well, we've got a busy stream. We're down one man because somebody couldn't make it, but that's alright. And today we're going to do things. We're going to fix everything the patch broke. Maybe, possibly, somewhat. So with me today is Gull, Caesar and Hobbs.
Hello.
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 And Echo couldn't make it, unfortunately, and of course our trusty minion Taizan is here, and Dalexit! And this is a special stream because we're also going to be giving away one of the keys to the new Sins DLC. Hi Centurion. Key provided graciously by Stardock. Something broke, so hashtag blame Taizan. Well, since he's a beta tester now, it's kind of valid, isn't it?
It's got a point. It's what we all want.
Alright, so I think, Chris, the easiest thing we should do is that you and I go through the gameplay.constants where we can fix some of those things. Get the basics of them in there.
Okie dokie.
Hobbs,
I've made a thing.
Hobbs, have you pushed your...
He has.
No, but I mean, have you pushed your UI stuff?
It's not finished.
Is it going to affect anything in the gameplay.constants, the entity or the string file?
Strings I did a minute ago.
Cool. Just
Entities, it's just going to throw errors until it's fixed, basically.
Right, I'm going to open gameplay.constants, 2 versions, and I know that you looked at it a bit, Chris, didn't you? Because I know...
I did have a peek at it with you. Do you want me to push those entities now?
Will you push any missing entities?
I can push them into it now.
Sure.
Have you got the compare plugin installed, Max?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have. I'm making.
How do I do that?
Go to plugins. Right. You do not have it installed. If you go to plugin manager, show plugin manager, there should be one called compare. And if you install that, you can right-click one of the files you've got open and it will show you all the differences.
Ah.
It's extremely useful. But it's primarily what I'm using right now in order to...
Downloading plugin list.
Okay. I've just updated...
This is taking a while.
Okay, I'm going to update the entity manifest now.
Oh! Compare. Install.
Oh, compare.
So if you right-click on, sorry, if you click on the other one, the one to the right, and then go to plugins, convert. Oh, it's not showing yet. Did it definitely install?
Maybe you have to exit the program and come back into it.
Can do it. There we go.
Right, just click compare.
Huh.
And it's even got the colours on the right that will show you, like, so you can see where it's added massive bits.
So,
It'll even add the lines in for you.
so that's
So
fine.
You can see which bits, we've just tweaked numbers and which bits are massive actual.
Yeah, these are our number tweaks. This is fine, that's fine.
So there, you can see it's added some lines, but that is just because there's more types. That's fine.
Income. Hold up, this is different. Oh, that's normal.
Yeah, it's just jumbled it a bit for some reason.
Yeah, this is fine too.
Yeah, it's just mixed it around a bit.
Let's maybe take the new AI stuff from the new thing.
We can always tweak it back, can't we?
I'm just taking a quick look myself at a couple of the potential.
I think you duplicated an extra line then.
Me?
No, Max.
Okay, cool.
That's better. Yeah, so this is all new. The whole outlaw sector bit's new.
Yep, basically what I'm going to do...
Yeah, so it's put the minor faction data just at the end, and then...
Which is useful. Oops.
Yeah, you just need that line in there.
So, over on my screen, that's what we're seeing at the moment. Hobbs.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just because it's reading the old file, it doesn't even have the entries in it. I've coded the buttons, and I just need to draw the textures. So
Okay.
Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the minor factions to 0.
Okie dokie. I'm going to push a change in just a moment, which is the updates to the trade ships that are required, and the updates to the entities, so the game will open.
If you just look at my screen, Chris, I've just...
Is that Armada 3 I see? That's not this mod.
It doesn't matter. It needs fixed.
So you guys be having a look at Battlefleet Gothic 2. No, we will not. Never got the Outlaws DLC. It is good, though, now.
Yeah, perfect.
So I will. I'll have to manually upload that to Git because I don't have it set up on my computer.
You can always send me the changed files directly, and then I'll do so. If you
okay. Easy enough.
Well, that saves me every piece of work imaginable. Yay.
Okay, I will send this just into
player UFP. And then we'll need player KLI. And then we'll need player RSE. Right.
Okay, I can start playing back around with AOTF then.
Right, so this should actually fix anything in the gameplay.constants file once I finish this. For Feds, what kind of outlaws do we want? I'm thinking the Vulcans. Fed Cruiser Special 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, because we've got minimal fleet points, 2 maximum fleet points.
Okay, that's going to be insane. 20 ships, holy shit.
For the Klingons,
just do some Norsicans or something.
I was going to say Norsicans and Orions. I just need to check though if these are set to 1 fleet cap.
Oh, that's a good point. Because we never have to build them, we never really had to worry about it.
Yeah, I figured that would be good.
Right, I need to launch AOTF now.
Random question for the devs in chat. Starfleet Command or Starfleet Command 2? Which do you prefer? Starfleet Command 2.
I never played the Starfleet Command. I played the demos, but
Yeah.
when I was that young, I couldn't afford games as much. So I got Armada 1 and 2.
Didn't know that.
And I was heavy into Command and Conquer back then, so...
Right, so, for the Klingons, should we just use Orions and Nausicaans?
Yeah.
So that would be not frigate. Frigate?
Centurion says, Vulcan Outlaws. Logic this. Alright, let's change me enabled mods, otherwise I'll be perpetually opening the wrong mod.
Now for the Romulans, I was thinking maybe we could do the Alachi
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and the Tholians.
All the Tholians would be really cool. I was thinking of a Tholian minor faction with like crystalline starbases. I thought that could look quite cool.
Yeah, they are on my list as well. The Tholians, I do feel like they would make a really interesting.
Maybe like a sciencey faction.
I like the idea, Dalek, that they are getting remastered. However, I am worried at the fact that EA is doing it.
And also the fact that CNC 1 and Red Alert have had fan-made remasterings for years, which are awesome. It's just kind of one of those things that I don't really see needing doing, but I guess they'll give it a lot better support and multiplayer and stuff.
I think also Breen Not Breen would be interesting for them.
Okay, so I've just pushed a quick update, which is the required entities for the entity manifest to make it go.
Is that also the one that it moans about will eventually kill everything?
Yes, that's the one. So they're now in there because it scared me. In addition to that, I've made the required updates to the trade ships of all the 3 base factions that we are currently playing with.
Fixed gameplay dot constants. No minor factions added as of now. Gonna push those. What's that game options window that you sent?
That was for SDA3, so don't worry about that.
Cool. Now I think now this is the point where I think we need to start the. Oh, somebody subscribed.
How dare they?
Grim subscribed. Hi,
In the
Grim.
middle of a stream. So distracting.
Hi, Saval. I'm gonna start it up, see how much it moans about stuff.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, but we've just pushed stuff.
There's a lot of AI use time confuddling.
Which you suspected was the Envoy, right?
Yes.
I suspect it's the Envoy's abilities. However, please don't quote me because I might well be wrong.
Also, remember, guys, to those watching, we will be giving a DLC key out later today. Stream. All right. So,
Oh, that's a big one.
for a new game asset count threshold, there is a missing thing.
Did we not change the number?
Oh, I think you need to put text to 193 right at the top.
Yes.
If you don't do that, it throws a bit of a wobbly.
I worked that out with my UI changes.
Yeah.
Is that with every entity?
Every
it appears
new
to be
thing.
only the entities that have been edited to incorporate some form of dialogue that involves the new DLC.
I think it's an easy way for them to check what they've modified and what they haven't in the new patch. Yes, just that.
Oh, there's also
line.
the prefer.
If you take a look at my compare dialogue,
It's literally
Does
just
it need
that
the-
line.
it's the
Yeah.
you add that to the top.
Yeah, I've got it.
text
I've got
use,
it. Got it.
Then you're hot to trot, basically.
Oh, that's fine. Let's find out how much stuff we've got broken now. Because if we don't even have the gameplay at constants, is the AI
could,
fixed yet? No. Yes, we know,
that-
Saval, that STA3 is bugged due to the DLC.
Really? What?
It'll be fixed. in a
STA
couple-
3.2? Oh my god.
Use time is invalid.
STA 5.
STA 99.
Yep, it's so good that it skips all the other numbers.
Luftballons. STA5, Luftballons.
Oh, my coffee nearly found its way onto the table then. STA
99 Luftballons. Flumpin, flunkin, fliegen, flank. It loads up, guys.
Yes. I fixed it.
Right, if you click game options, it's going to moan at you.
Delta fine. Which buttons is it? It's missing buttons.
Yeah. It's because they changed the text of the outlaw button, so that broke as well.
Right, are you happy for me to update the player files?
Yes, I am. Meanwhile,
Max,
I will
could
be
you-
looking at the ability.
Max, before Chris does that, can you just push that little text change you just did?
Oh, of
Adding
course.
that extra little line.
Thanks for reminding me. I done
Otherwise,
goofed.
many shenanigans.
I think the error use time error will come from how the abilities are different now. And it should be up, yep.
Wonderful.
I've also believed that the Starbase's deploy abilities are bugged because they changed the way they work. And that's a really easy fix for me. You see, there's any ability, by the way, which costs resources will need to be changed.
Oh, I've found that in the strings.
It's really simple though. I mean, if you look, see, so ability deploy Starbase. Look, it used to be like this: resource cost, metal, crystal, and now
Yeah.
it's like this.
Yeah. Which is awesome because that's a lot clearer, but yeah, it just needs changing.
And I'm gonna check if it's now it's still resources. All right, so I've just got to copy it to 1,000.
Right.
You know what this actually means? That we could actually make it cheaper to deploy Starbases in late game.
Straight is explored. We could what now?
If we can make this a leveled ability, the Starbase deployment, and actually make it cheaper to deploy Starbases later on.
Doesn't sound like a bad thing.
Or more expensive in late game. But we could make them stronger.
Right, I'm going to push the game options changes I've done. It will still moan about missing brushes, but that's because I've not drawn them yet, but functionally it will work.
That's good.
Now you're going to find a couple of sounds here that are a little bit wrong.
Did you change them to blah, 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 blah.
Tempting.
New sound.win.
Okay.
I'll give it away randomly to whoever the hell I want. Admiral Saval. Bruce McGee, text 2 is a new thing. We might also want to remove some of the Chris, we might want to remove some some of the thing. I'm gonna change the how much. I want to know what's different, by the way. In okay, apparently ability Goodwill Minor Faction is completely different now.
I expected it. Did it?
Yeah, that's mainly how it captures it, isn't it? So there's going to be a lot on that.
So it's gonna be really easy. Just gonna copy everything up to from Fed ability.
Right, that should be pushed now. The new window.
Envoy Goodwill. So that's just need to change the buff, fed buff envoy.
Oh, we haven't changed the Klingon voice sounds quite yet, have we?
Nope.
Oh, Oh, that makes my life a lot easier.
The Autocast right now is not a priority, Grim, because right now we're actually wanting to fix things that are broke first. Oh! So I need to copy some entities over.
Yeah, there's a lot of new entities. Are you copying them from the base game or from the folder we got?
From the folder we got.
Brilliant, because they're already
Unbinned.
undoodled. Yeah.
Thank you, Blair, and thank you, Echo, for providing it to us. Hey, Muckle 3D3. I don't know how to pronounce that. Chris, is anybody using the entity manifest at the moment?
Not right now, but I did update it earlier.
Yeah, but I already pulled that.
That's fine then.
Fed, buff, good, full, minor, faction. Oh, that's useful. The ones that are all at the top, 7-9, that would be 8-2.
Have you just copied this? Oh, right, I see what you're doing. It's very confused then.
Well, it was the easiest way to do them. I don't feel like any of the values need to be changed right now. I do want to do one, guys, by the way, with where we can do a where we can deploy an embassy around an enemy, around a minor faction planet, so that you will not have to keep your envoy constantly there. And of course, the
that would be really cool. So the
embassy
Envoy
can be
has
destroyed.
The embassy deploying ability, right?
Yes.
And that's just essentially a Starbase.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
deploy
a
thing.
planet structure. Yeah.
That's really cool.
All right, let's see if it's still mine.
Could you upgrade that station to do things? Like give it a...
We can allow it to just to give it abilities, yeah?
Like give it a little turret or something, or...
Make kind of any kind of station we like. Although I do believe it will actually need to be a turret for... Alright, AI use time is invalid. Huh.
At least it's giving you a line.
I do a fuck up on the Klingon one. Science fiction one. What did I fuck up now?
You didn't fuck up anything. You're perfect, just the way you are.
Oh.
No one's buying it.
Look, I've got to be nice to him once.
Okay, that's fair.
He was in the contract.
That's the quota.
What's wrong with this? What's different? Wait. Ah, I see.
You idiot.
Ooh.
Everyone is in the chat is saying, what's wrong with goalies being nice?
Gull wants to get things done. By the way, guys, I do feel like we could do a bit of fixing this, and then we should play a game with the four of us, just to explore the minor factions and kind of have a thunk about how they work. Still got the out use time.
We'll see how far we get fixing.
Clean ability to deploy Starbase science. Credit cost. Label,
Yeah, I
resource
think we'll
cost.
see how we get on, and we'll just play it by ear. I think there's always a good way to do things when it comes to money.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might be something stupid like that. Because it even moaned about not having that in the window file I was using for the
Maybe
game
anything that's
options.
maybe anything that's new needs that, which is using like new text values, where it will load up part of the exe as new stuff. So it's got text archive version, right? So it'll check text archive version, and then there's the new stuff, which is text archive version 1.93.
Maybe.
Would not be surprised if it was.
Is it just moaning about the
Yeah, basically, I think because they want to make it backwards compatible, they've created a new version of how the texts are loaded, because that's how it determines if there's
yeah, in the game, was it just moaning about the Fed starbases, or were you not cycling through
I
enough
didn't
to see?
get through that far
Okay.
enough, so I figured if this fixes it, then it'll work. Because that means that both things are still available. Clear Boys Starbase Logistic.
It didn't moan about the Fed one, so did it?
Never got that far.
Yeah, you got the double cooldown on that one.
Ah,
See if it's done that on all of them.
so it was complaining about a sound thing as well, which was the next thing which comes after the cooldown time.
Yeah. Because it normally just moans that it can't find something, and that narrows down where it can find stuff up until, and then it can't find anything past that, you know, kind of where it's broken.
Schism says, fix all the things!
Correct.
We're having a go.
Yeah, doing alright. Got pretty far. How about that one? No more Starbase whinging! Yay!
Oh my god, we're in. Could you quickly check the game options? No, go to host a game and then click game options at the bottom. It's already, the button was already there.
String.
Okay, so have you pulled my changes?
Don't know. Oh no! No, I didn't!
Oh. Who are you doing?
Has Caesar finished his pizza yet?
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
now I have.
And
So
just
what are your
listening.
thoughts on integration with the latest DLC?
What do you mean by integration?
Schism says Max has failed to pull. That's a first.
Oh, right.
Giggity gig.
What do you mean by integration?
Basically, how do you feel about it all?
How fast we're doing it.
Well, you're the
And
ones
what
that
would
know
you
what
like-
you're doing,
what-
so
what
I'd
would-
say good job.
Failed to find brush, failed to find brush.
And what would you like to see in an ideal world, etc., etc.?
Okay, that's fine. As long as it's only moaning about missing brushes.
Well, I mean, pretty much from the game I played with Max, the system itself is certainly interesting. I think they might have overdone it with the quantity they've included in the maps.
I kind of like it.
On the one hand, it's nice. On the other hand, because you're not so much inclined to kill them, all it really does is take up potential expansion room. So it certainly affects the pacing of the game. That being said, you can disable them, which is helpful.
Was there a limit to how many were spawning in a game?
Yeah, we can set a percentage of colonizable planets that get captured by it.
Okay, because I know that there's 15 stock ones?
17.
17, Jesus.
Oh, they upped it.
No. Not Jesus.
Okay. I know which entity it's whinging about. Fed Ability Sector Command Material Suppliers.entity.
Okay, excellent.
Investigate now.
It may be more than one that it's whinging about.
No, because it only pops up once.
Taizan, the AI always could surrender. That's what the setting addresses. The AI was automatically set to surrender once the AI felt that it had no chance in winning. So sometimes it would occur at random unexpected moments of the game, and all of a sudden you'd win, and you'd think, why? The AI is not dead yet, but the AI thought it was dead, which is why that's now a setting to turn off.
Yeah, you'd get to the other side of the map ready for a big fight and find two of the AIs are already dead, even though they're all on the same team because they've been pushed into a corner or something.
Okay, so based on what I can see with the player files, even the NPC factions are, just as an example, the pirates here. It's pretty much exactly the same changes.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it is. Okay, good. Good to know.
Oh, that'll be fairly quick then.
Well, kind of.
Yeah, but it means I have to do it, stuff and things.
Right. Well, some of the things are in kind of particular locations, which makes it a bit of a sausage. But other than that, it's not too bad.
Still the sector command, right? There's still something wrong with it.
You narrowed it down at all?
Yeah. I know the file. It's the same file it's whinging about.
There are going to be various other files as well, I suspect.
No, because if you don't add the new thing, it won't be an issue. If you don't add the line where it requires to read the new stuff, because I think I might have fixed it now. Use time is invalid.
Which ability was this one?
Sector command.
Is it because it...
Wait, a fed ability supply station priority refuel.
Yeah, so for example, Seth, in the base game, if for example you manage to actually trap the AI, say it's very late game, you've both got sort of maxed out fleets, you manage to trap the AI's fleet and completely kill it. Sometimes the AI will just up and surrender, and that'll be it. You won't have necessarily touched their territory, but because you completely murdered their fleet, the AI will think, okay, that's it, I can't win, and it will quit. You have the option to disable that now, though.
So it's whinging about some AI targeting conditions.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, and that's something that I made the assumption was something to do with some of the diplomatic abilities. I don't know whether that's true.
No, it's basically whinging about it when.
But what we need to do is we need to go through the diff.
What?
You know the files that we received earlier?
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
nothing about AI use time in there.
Well, There is. If you go to data source 192 versus data source 193, then we'll look at, say, ability psi orbital cannon. We look at that, and the AI use time may have been changed in some of them.
Yeah, but it's not. It's far from everything that's been changed.
In what regard?
Well, it doesn't.
I suspect that certain use times have been rendered, well, invalid.
Could it be that pricing you were looking at the Starbase before? Is it something similar to that, or just something where it's slightly changed the layout of the?
Not from what I can tell.
Where was that diff file?
It might have to do. No. I'm gonna ask Blair. I'm gonna ask Blair. He's about. That's not. Damn it.
Where have I saved the diff? I'll just download it again. Fuck it.
Just gonna see if there's anything in old sins.
Is it fair for me to suggest that at right now, the current neutral races, are they mostly carbon copies of the Federation?
No, why?
I'm just taking a look at, say, the TPR here.
TPR.
Terra Prime.
Oh yeah. What about it?
I'm just looking at the research. That's Federation. Looks like the ships are largely the same as well.
How do Max? How do you know it's specifically that file?
Process Explorer.
Okay, and what's it? Does it go into any more detail other than?
No, it just says which file it's stuck on that point.
Okay,
It
so
basically
could it be
shows real
stuck?
time.
Could it be stuck on a part of that file, like maybe one of the abilities on it, or is it specifically that?
It says literally the file. It doesn't say which line, unfortunately. The thing is, what I'm going to do...
So say, for instance, there was a buff or an ability in that entity file that's broken. Could it be one of those?
Yes, but I don't see how. Because this is an existing targeting condition. They wouldn't rip out a stock targeting condition.
But the engine may have changed the conditions under which that targeting condition is allowed. Maybe.
What does the station do? Just so I can remember.
This is the for one now. It's for first it was the first one, and then it was complaining about the. Maybe they changed the AI use time from any time to something else, but I doubt that because there's so many abilities that use that.
What is
Anytime
the?
still exist. Anytime still exists.
Well, I doubt only cast when antimatter exceeds amount. I doubt they removed antimatter exceeds amount.
Right. What does the station do again?
It refuels your stuff. It's the
Right.
supply station that it's bitching about now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a supply station.
Let's take a look at this error.
I thought you said it was a sector command that was
Yeah,
running
I
it.
fixed it on that, but then it gave the same error, but with the different...
Different parsing.
Unable to comply.
Target must have weapons.
Unable to comply.
Cannot move into range. Might not actually be an error. Might not actually be that file.
Oh, well, that's good.
Still worries me though.
Yeah, there are quite a few of them in SDA3 that I need to find.
You
where
see,
they
what
are.
what bothers me is that it's only giving it once. So I'm going to remove our old goodwill ability because that's still in
That's
the
a good idea.
file.
That's a good idea. I also noticed that there are additional changes to some of the other abilities. Let me just see what they were. Ability. Source 193. Game info. Ability.
By the way, we have almost been streaming for an hour, so it might be a good idea to start a game up in a bit.
Perhaps so. I'll only have an hour to play, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's good enough. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy those stock abilities.
Arbitrate tariff also has been changed. Worthy cause has been changed as well.
I'm just pasting this in. Was this one of the errors you were getting, Max?
Yeah,
No.
that's one of the errors.
No, it wasn't. I did not get that error at all.
Because I'm getting all these AI use time, and I'm getting a few others that you weren't.
It's. I suspect it's because there are quite simply more abilities in STA3 at the moment. So if that's what you're
You're
opening
messing
up,
with STA3.
No, this is AOTF.
But I'm not getting those at all.
Ah,
Have you pushed all your things you just did?
No.
Right, well.
I've been getting that one. The AI target condition.
I can't see it.
Well, the last one I posted.
Yeah.
AI use target condition.
We'll work it out.
Oh, that one.
If I skip it
Could
once...
you just push the bits you've done?
Let's skip. Ooh, it's because I pressed skip all.
Oh, right, so you do have other errors under there. So there's something it's moaning about an autocast. Something it's moaning about...
Oh
what
god,
it can
it's
target.
a lot.
Is it going through different files, or is it just cycling the same ones?
Let's see which one's stuck on now. Play ability, cap, match energy. It might be that it does not like autocast being off now.
Possibly.
Oh, it's not something to do with the shuttlecraft being able to auto-build them or something
It
stupid,
has nothing
is
to do with an ability though.
Oh, okay.
No, that's.
I think it might be the autocast that it needs the any time.
I know we did the... There was two big files
Oh
that...
yeah, you could use any time instead of invalid, and then turn autocast is on by default to off, couldn't you?
I'm just gonna turn on autocast on everything.
All right, we'll see if that makes a difference. Having said that, these same errors crop up in STA3, and there's very I can't think of any files really with autocast off, aside from passive abilities, maybe.
It doesn't make sense why they would give that error.
Maybe some passive abilities have changed.
The thing is, but the thing is, they still work. I just tested an ability. It was working. It was functioning while it was still giving the error.
Did we... Chris, which files did you change? Did you do gameplay.constants?
I did.
You did that. And did you do the scenario def?
Didn't do the scenario dev because it's not needed to fix.
What's
Just a quick question. Have we loaded up dev mode without any mods?
No?
Why don't we try that and see if those errors are persistent?
let me do that.
Alright, let's do that. Let's find out. What, you mean it might be a bug in the stock game?
I wonder.
Be good to roll it out either way.
Yeah, so it's always nice to check in it. Might help. Might not.
Can tell you it will not give those errors in the stock game.
What if it's as simple as putting that TXT2 Sins Archive version thing at the top of it?
I wouldn't be surprised if it is the autocasting.
Let me see what if there's any autocasting abilities.
Thing is, we can test this by turning all of our current abilities into autocasting, but that's a lot of abilities I need to turn on.
It is one or two, isn't it? You're not wrong.
You see, I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the way the AI works. Guys, are we having streaming issues? Because I just had the bot pop off twice.
I don't know. I'm not actually watching this stream at the moment. Don't be mad.
No, we're not. We're not getting copyright strikes of all. Because we're not making any money off the stream.
You don't get copyright strikes anyway on YouTube.
No, they just take the money off you.
They just take the money off you if you're making money from it.
But I'm just going to go and do it on all the Fed abilities. And it's going to be a crazy one, but it's something we wanted to do anyway.
It's true. But it was. I think it was kind of our intent to leave the capital ships as.
Oh!
What you got?
Is Autocast available? False. Is Autocast on by default? True. That might be an issue, but
Yeah, I could see how that might be a problem.
Yeah, that sounds pretty conflicting.
but we want to give back Autocast anyway, so.
Gib Autocast.
Oh, experiment space room is a passive. Fire at will is an active. Advanced Maker Training is a passive. Lead Shuttlecraft is a passive. Mark 3 Thrusters is a passive. Active. That would actually be good if they did this.
It is something that we've needed to do, isn't it?
I mean, it technically is an error if it's available, but it's on. Wait, that's the Starbase ones. It shouldn't.
Are you okay rattling through those, or do you want me to take some? Or
If you could do the clinks,
yeah. So which files are these?
all the abilities.
Ability.
Basically said anyone that has Autocast available to false and Autocast on by default to true and true. Anything that says passive, don't do it on them.
Let me just close everything. And then open every Klingon ability. Which is 79 files. Okay, so we want... Is Autocast available true and Autocast on by default to true?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On everything apart from what?
Anything that says AI use cost passive.
AI use cost?
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
yeah.
passive abilities. Scream if this isn't it though, by the way. Though I don't feel that should make a difference because Explorer has that as well.
Hmm?
Explorer has that.
The new Explorer or?
Stock Explorer.
Interesting. Passive. Some passive.
Okay, so worthy cause is an example. In 192, now this is specifically for your diplomacy ships. Taking a look at the ability worthy cause, the AI use time previously in version 192 was not in combat. Use condition in the autocast on, yes, true. It's now become only when orbiting enemy.
Yeah,
or
but that's
allied
just a
planet.
changed AI use condition, which is not a big deal.
Mm-hmm. But I'm thinking that there may be further changes in a similar vein.
Well, then you'd have to. That's no, because there's difference. We've got a difference between 1.92 and 1.93 file, and if that was the case, practically every entity file would have to be affected. Every ability entity file.
Mm-hmm. I think there are certain abilities which previously had certain use types.
There, I checked. Anything that has to do with antimatter has not been changed. I checked.
Which have been updated to new use types. I'm going to finish what I was saying. And as a result, the previous use type has become defunct, if you like, in the new
Yes,
version.
but we wouldn't have gotten that many pop-ups. I could keep clicking to infinity, Chris. It's something else. If it was that, then it would have given the errors on something else.
These seem to be generic errors as opposed to specific errors, though, don't they?
No, because they happen every time an entity file loads up.
Could it be anything that's got a resource cost?
No, it's not abilities with resource costs only. I already checked this as well. Because there was the refuel one as well. Priority refuel was one of the abilities. Wouldn't be the case.
Well, we'll work it out either way. Sure we will.
Oh my god, there's so many abilities.
I'm almost done.
What if it's a use cost type resources?
I already said it can't be that.
No, I'm saying, do you want me to change that to Autocast as well? True.
Depends. Construct stations, no. Like the deploy Starbase should be to false.
What about deploy drop mine?
Yeah, I want that to be false as well. I realise that.
That's fine. I'm just asking because I'm playing around in entity files and abilities is not my bag.
True, false.
Hmm?
Is Autocast available? True. Is Autocast on by default? False.
No, it's true. No. Well,
I'm just taking a look at ability to deploy space mine phase gravity. There is one only with no order as well, which is sometimes used. I got the patch notes. Let me go and dig those out.
Blair, what did you break?
Let me get my reading glasses.
No, hey Blair.
What about use cost type? None.
That's fine. That should be a passive as well.
I'll leave it then. You giggling at?
I'll show you if you like.
Oh.
Let's have a look.
Orion Slaver's face right now. Damn new patch.
I remember that.
There it is.
I still can't remember why he sent that to us.
He was fapping over something.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, he was. We sent a picture of something that aroused the slaver.
So now the AI use time is invalid. Is on file. And this is I've done all the fed ones now. I need to check.
Yeah, if there's a fed in that list, then
Alright, so you have an ability that isn't allowed to autocast set with some of those values. True, which isn't allowed.
what did you say?
It says you have an ability that isn't allowed to autocast set with some of those values. True, which isn't allowed.
Oh, so did you put true on one of the ones that?
Okay, so it needs to be false instead of true. Okay.
Right, should I just
Didn't
undo
change any
everything I've done
autocast.
then?
Fed ability sector command material suppliers.
I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing until we narrow it down. Let's have a look. Okay.
What if passive abilities need invalid?
That would stand to reason, wouldn't it?
The thing is, I've copied stock abilities in the past. And it's not just been stock ability passive abilities. Okay, so basically he says, you can't tell an AI that it can use Autocast anytime to have a target condition if any, if you tell it no Autocast is available. That's a contradiction. So I'm going to check a stock passive. Making my life hard. This is new. Cross references didn't have one. Okay, so this is useful. Okay, so the Autocast needs invalid for passives.
That stands to reason.
So okay, so we know that so passives need to be set to okay. Good news, though.
What's the good news?
Most passives already set properly on the feds.
Same with the Klingons.
Das ist good.
Wunderbar.
Right, so now that I've checked those, I technically should have fixed all the Federation ones.
Yeah, give it a launch to see if it moans through Fed files or just Klingon and Romulan ones.
Do you want to bring the resource monitor over so people can see?
No,
Fair enough.
because it's hard. It's a big thing, and I have to look through the files. Fit ability orbital habitat colony pods. I might have goofed that over.
Oh, looks like I'm going to have to download the resource monitor. I've been trying to avoid that.
Oh yeah, that one. Okay, that one makes sense that it throws an error because it had a yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It still had an Autocast available and true. I think I might have accidentally copy-pasted that. Oh well, we're getting there. By the way, folks, the resource monitor looks like this. I am showing them now on the screen.
Yeah, good stuff I can see.
Basically, here SINs will executable will show up, and it will show here the secrets. Basically, it will go off screen for me. Basically, it can see which files it's loading up. So now it's loading up file when it stopped loading.
So what the resource monitor basically
Fed
does is
ability-
shows exactly what file is loading right now in game.
Fed
and that will
ability,
allow you to
sector
pinpoint
command,
anything.
freight coordination. That's
Yeah,
one
I'm
of the
gonna
ones
have to pick that up. I'm definitely going to have to pick
see,
that
there
up.
we go. Invalid, invalid. This needs to be invalid. Valid. Right, now I'm just going to kill the game with task manager. See, it's already starting a different entity, so that's good. Well, I mean, we needed to enable those anyway on Autocast, so that helps. We just fucked up it somewhere along the way, didn't we?
Well, we're entitled to make a few mistakes.
If it doesn't moan before, then we don't always know.
That ability module construction.
Huh. Interesting that that's broken.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's on me. Ability module. I think that one's on me. Ability module construction because it's tech module construction and it's based on that. Yeah, it's because I changed it
Not to worry.
when I was doing the mass change in it just now.
Oh, of course.
Don't change Clee Station module construction.
I've given up because I'm going to cock something up, so you can do it.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not looking forward to my. I'm not looking forward to my day tomorrow. Having watched this.
Barely know what I'm doing at the best of times, let alone when I'm playing in bloody ability files.
Would you mind linking me this Process Explorer?
Hey, it's now up to Clee ability carrier rapid deployment.
Wait. If you're willing to, Max, once the stream is over, would you mind
Just
linking me
Google
the
Process Explorer. It's from the Microsoft website.
Well, that doesn't sound too difficult. I might just about be able to manage that.
Yeah, it's just Google Process Explorer, and then the first thing you'll get is a Microsoft website. Right, on to all the Klingon abilities.
Well, I'll spend an hour doing that tomorrow.
Valid, invalid, invalid, invalid. That's good. Basically, it now actually requires you to have a AI targeting condition. It has to be Autocast available if the AI needs to use it. So yeah, I guess it makes sense.
I mean, it was a contradiction before, the way we had it. But basically what we were saying was that Autocast is on by default, but it's not available.
Yeah.
And now before it was like, oh, it's not available, don't worry about whether it's on by default or not. Now it's freaking out about that.
Well, I guess it's a better way. They've now shown us how it.
This is the equivalent of telling a computer, this is a lie.
You mean the statement is false?
This statement is a lie, yeah.
Yeah, that one. The statement is false. Brain explode. Steam pours out.
Don't you love modding, chat?
We've already fixed loads though. We've only been going a couple of hours. Or what? Yeah,
Hour and 10.
Oh god, it's only been an hour and 10. It's felt like hours. Felt like I've been here for days. Everyone in the chat who doesn't have the DLC say aye.
Say yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, everyone who doesn't have the DLC in the chat say aye.
Bullshit. 10 minutes later, Steam key for sale.
50 bucks.
20 quid. Get it while it's hot.
Buy one now, get nothing else for free.
Draconian over on Twitch has said nay. Fellas, we got 10 of you watching and we've only got 6 likes. What's all this about? Drop some likes on this stream. Come on, lads.
Smash that like button.
And subscribe.
And
I
press,
don't even
press
do this
the,
for my own.
press the bell, doing the comment thing, do all the things.
Yeah,
Share
do all the things like
Insta.
text it to your mum,
do all the stuff that like
everything.
do all the stuff that all those other YouTubers tell you to do.
Yeah.
Flag it. No, wait, don't do
No,
that.
no.
Report the new Sins DLC for sexual harassment.
Right? Complete ability siege frigate target critical systems.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted that you're not reading
Oops.
hard at the moment.
I gave up. I only did it for 5 minutes. Thing is, he seems to know what he's doing as well.
I think I might just not push some of the changes that I've made until Max has done his.
I think
Because
that was
if I push mine and then it doesn't work for Max, he's gonna just blow his lid. He'll absolutely lose his mind.
So I'm going to push my half-done Klingon abilities, Max. Is that okay? I can't remember where I got up to.
It's actually halfway through a word somewhere on there.
Yeah. I decided
Right,
to
then.
delete them all and rewrite them from scratch.
Okay,
he's-
okay, it's a lot less now. It's way less now. It's clickable. It's clickable now.
Get off! Just do them all. You've only got a few more.
I know, but I need to figure out which one's wrong because I don't understand what's wrong about them now.
Ah, that could be a problem. Maybe we actually need to give the because we've allowed an AI use time. We probably have to give them an AI use time now.
You haven't trued on any that you've written invalid, have you?
Well, there's target critical systems, the one which has which had an invalid. Which is AI only when taking damage, AI targeting condition. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for AI use time only when taking damage on a stock ability and see what the AI use time is.
We got 2 pity thumbs ups, guys.
I love it.
Yes, it works. Begging works.
We've also got an extra person watching. I think it's me.
Wow.
Yay!
So I'm so enthralled by Max and Hobbs that I have to listen to them twice.
Ability adaptive shield.
Hang on. That's not even one of ours.
Any.
Are we fixing stock again?
No, that's like I'm fixing ours, so it will work now. Right, now skip it. See what it gives now.
Girls stream sniping.
Yeah, it's the same ability.
I do find that modding is a competitive
Antimatter.
multiplayer experience where we are trying to kill each other.
There are days, aren't there?
Complete ability sensor probe.
Oh, those.
I didn't touch that yet. Oh. False.
False.
No, wait. Oh shit. So the AI use time is for an apply buff to target no range.
But isn't the target dead space?
Right, ability Far Sight.
I've got to the point where I don't
Any-
understand what Max is doing anymore.
I'm just watching now.
Thing
I'm taking
doesn't.
this in because I know I'm going to have to do it tomorrow.
I know there's a AI use time anytime. Wait, I know I can do Sin's Ref. I grab a random abilities. AI use time only not in combat. Valid.
What's the ability that you want to give it a use time for?
Oh, it's one of those that automatically make the planet my bitch kind of errors.
Isn't there an only when sieging planet?
No, it's the sensor probability. Why would it be
Oh,
sieging?
sensor pro. You said make the planet my bitch. I just assumed that you were sieging.
I guess that makes sense.
Thanks. Nothing.
I'm deliberately vague. How dare you not understand me?
Well!
Centurion, that's correct. I fixed my bit. Did my boutons.
Check my
Chris,
Sin's Ref.
Chris doesn't dare push anything because Max will kill himself. So yeah,
Or me.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
murder suicide thing going on.
Sin's Death Viewer.
If you do come and murder me at any point, though, Max, I'd like you to scrawl in blood on the walls. This was a crime of passion before you top yourself.
This should do the trick on that one. Skip. What's the Process Explorer? F ability tank cap shield boost.
Did we already go through that one?
No, I forgot F ability tank. F ability. Forgot to set the AI use time.
Oh, Saval hasn't got the thing yet. He says, "Aye."
That makes sense because it hasn't updated that.
I'm gonna make a list.
Fed
I'm gonna be
ability siege
helpful.
frigate target critical systems. Yeah.
Are
Fed
you going to
ability-
check it twice? Are you going to find out what Sin's fans have been
Oh!
naughty and nice?
Oh!
Hobbsy Claus is coming to town.
Right. Who needs watching while they're sleeping?
Who needs a planet to bomb?
Nearly typed goal.
Bringing out the big bums. Wait.
Fed ability artillery frigate advanced warheads.
Modern Murder Suicide, a dreadful crime of passion. This year's #1
Ah.
romantic comedy. Still better than Twilight.
I still want Weekend at Kevin's.
Yeah.
I hate.
Ferengi. It's the fact they not only kill him, they parade his body around like some bloody robotic zombie thing.
Ooh! M weapon effects F M weapon type. Clear cruiser siege.
Right. I need to go back up to when the eyes began. Grimlock, Centurion, not Gull.
Is it annoying when I keep saying things?
Saval. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why does it keep moving? Oh, because of I hate the sound of satisfaction when you get me.
It's rare, so I value it.
Is anyone on Twitch? to see if any of the Twitchers have eyed.
I think Draconian doesn't have it. He says he's going to get it for himself this weekend, but I think he should be in the draw regardless.
Right, let's bung him
He
in.
doesn't have it right now.
Right, we will do the giveaway at 9 o'clock. And I'll use a random number generator to decide.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, is anyone on Twitch? Maximus,
I am.
could you quickly see if there's any extra eyes? Because I'm only on YouTube, and if I go on it now, it won't show me what.
I'm actually
people have
focusing on
done.
stuff. Rapidly ability.
I can only see Draconian in there.
Siege Cruiser.
But I only opened the chat comparatively recently, so I can't.
Okay, well, we have only between 4 people. That's a 25% chance of getting some free DLC. That's pretty good odds.
I know there's no yes in there, Draconian, but you don't have it right now. You should be added. Unless you really don't want to be, in which case you've got a third chance.
I think I might have fixed this. Yeah, I can fix that.
There you go. Draconian is an eye, after all.
Wonderful.
Well, guys, I might have just fixed all of them.
Ooh.
Dominus Christus Spiritus Sanctus Sancta Maria.
Hagendy Hugendy.
Spiegely Feigelen, Fiegely Feigelen.
Hang on.
Okay, there's still one left. And it's... Oh, complete ability. Frigate target antimatter. Oh. Any. That should do the trick. We're getting there, though. It was pretty quick. This didn't take as long as I thought it would.
It's looking good. It's looking bad.
Oh. Fed ability frigate target antimatter. It's literally the same ability.
Oh. I suppose that stands to reason, doesn't it? Why don't you, rather than restarting each time, just skip over and see if there's a next one?
No.
Okay.
Because I think I've narrowed it down to the last ones of them, so I figured, you know, I might as well.
Alright, fair enough.
After I fix this, we should just play stock.
Okay.
I won't have too long to be able to play.
I have an hour at most.
Yeah, I will be going at past.
Oh, so you're
Okay, so it's still complaining about the M weapon type. On
3 minutes.
Fleet Cruiser Siege. And it's complaining about a research position. Another one about a weapon type.
Bruce, were
Head
you an
cruiser long
I
range.
or an A? I'm just asking random people in chat as they pop up. He's an A, 25% regained.
Oh, I know what I fucked up.
Let me guess. Somebody stole your sweet roll.
I think I figured it out.
Okay.
Wow, I'm wondering that didn't. Wow.
It's a lot of changes.
Yeah. This should fix those.
Fingers crossed.
I feel like an idiot.
Well, we all feel that sometimes.
Yeah, alright. Now it's only complaining about a research subject for a window location. I wonder what that would be.
That's going to be the fake research.
No, it's not.
What is it?
Fedrest Mill 1 ship side and refit. Oh, it's probably because
yeah,
it's still in
we
the
just need
entity
to remove
manifest.
it. We just need to remove it.
And that's the only error on startup. Fixed. Boom.
Well
You
done,
did
alright.
all the Romulan ones as well?
Romulan ones aren't. We don't have any Romulan abilities yet.
Oh, of course we don't. Oh, amazing. Oh,
Damn it.
that's great news. Right, I'm going to delete all my Klingon ability files. So when I pull, it doesn't go.
Right, if you want to push your changes, I'm going to go to the
Oh, this is perfect timing, guys.
player fed file.
1 minute to go.
It needs to be removed. No, it's no longer an entity file manifest. It's in the It needs to be removed from the entity manifest side and refit.
Physical, physical,
Boom.
damage type, physical.
That's it, Tyler. Wait for it. Boom.
Okay. If you
Done. Pushed.
cut to my screen, please, Max.
Just give me a second. I need a drink.
But it is 9 o'clock, and that is the time.
What is the time for?
Hammer time.
Do 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 do.
Hammer sight.
Do 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 do. Hammerzeit. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so who just subscribed? I was just too late. Whoever just subscribed, thank you. And thank you everyone for watching so far. I think this is a good moment to look at Hobbs' screen as he requested. Ooh, it's a raffle! Ooh,
It is a thing. Oh, we can enter full screen. Holy crap. Oh my god.
Alright guys, this is a raffle between...
Oh my god!
This is a raffle between Admiral Saval, Grimlock, Draconian, and Centurion on who's gonna get the
Look
DLC.
out.
Oh wait! Khan! Khan, Dalek said, I know you guys are watching. Is there anyone watching in this chat?
One of the Daleks left.
Is there anyone in the chat right now who still
Yeah.
does not have the new DLC and would like to have it? This is your last chance to say that you don't have it yet and you want to have it, because we're about to do the raffle.
Okay.
Last
Seeing-
chance.
Seeing as it's 1 minute past, we're going to have to wait until the next hour.
Technotron doesn't. And he would like it. We can add it to
Okay.
him. Technotron 4224.
I'm not putting that much.
Let's
effort in.
just check. You've got the base game right, Techno?
It's just a DLC, you'll still need the base game
Oh
to
my
do
god, we got 2 blues now. This Centurion
Khan?
segment looks incredibly large now.
it. Khan 19841. H is on the H is
19841.
The H is on the other side of the A. Kahan.
Admiral Riker as well. Everyone's here.
Oh my god, right. Who else?
I don't see
Everyone was looking forward to their quarter chance of getting
Admiral
it.
Riker.
He's gone up to
He wants it as well.
odds.
Yeah.
Well, I literally just asked this, and now suddenly everyone's like, "Oh, hi."
All right, folks, we're gonna wait till 5 minutes past. Last minute chance. If you don't have it yet, scream it out now. I've got a key for you. It's only one key. There's no other keys after this. So
I mean, technically, if I was pedantic, I would have said the draw was at 9 o'clock. If you didn't enter at that point,
yeah,
but we're being nice.
it's not your key to give away.
Mr. Dalek, it is the new DLC for Sins of a Solar Empire. It will be required for AOTF if
Once
you
it
would like
comes
to
out.
play AOTF in the future when it finally if it ever gets done. Probably won't, but if it ever did get finished and released, then you would need it. So you'd get it for free.
So, Mr. Dalek, do you want to be included in the raffle?
You need the base game to have the DLC, obviously, because it's DLC.
Saval is saying I as well. I think
You can't be entered twice, Saval.
We should remove him from the list at this point.
Maybe he's just confirming that he's got 2 eyes.
Okay, correct. Yeah. Maybe 3.
So, Mr. Dalek, last chance to...
You could just buy it. All of them could just buy it, but you could win it for free. And think of what you could spend that £4 on.
Plus, guys, think about it. This is not a well-watched YouTube channel. You've got a serious chance. Mr. Dalek will just buy it. Alright, fair enough then. Since I don't feel there's anybody else watching that's been replying, let's just spin the wheel and win.
Okay. Fingers crossed, everyone. Oh, Saval just got it.
Yep, Saval, congratulations. You're going to get the DLC.
Best of 3? No.
No. To be fair, Saval, send me a message on Discord, and you know where to find me. I'll get you the key for the DLC. You just need to enter it in the Steam, and you should be able to use it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Saval. Yeah, Draconian, you were real close. Alright, guys, I think that's...
Your face.
Grim looks like fucking bastard.
Alright, it turns out I'm going to have a look through several other player files, because it looks like the Poseidon Refit research is in there as well.
Yes.
Bollocks.
Wow, he was he was really quick to find me on Discord.
Give me!
No!
Where is it already? This is a scam!
Where's that emo?
You're a big fat phony!
Oh dear. Phony.
Yes,
Fix
Saval,
all those bloody errors.
you need to go to Steam and then go to Games and activate product on Steam. Click Next, click Agree, and then enter the code, and it should unlock it for you.
Oh, I'll laugh so hard if it doesn't work.
Nah, I got the key from somebody else, so I'm not going to buy it again. Got the key from Stardock, so you can thank... Ah, he's got it. Congratulations, Saval. So, I think it's time to start up a stock game, isn't it?
No, I'm doing things.
No, I'm sick. I went through everything, every bloody ability file.
I think you left it a bit late.
Why don't we load up Armada 3 and look at the errors in there
I will
while we're
end
at it? Oh dear.
I've only got one thing to do.
Do it!
Just getting rid of all the references to Poseidon Refit, otherwise the game's going to shit its pants.
Right, I see our internet mods player. Let's set up a new game. By the way, Caesar, we're not doing unfair AI. That was a bad idea.
I
I
disagree.
think it went perfectly well.
No, it
Well-
would not go well.
I think it went
Seeing
perfectly well.
as we only have half an hour, why don't we do a very, very, very large map with just us in it, have a gentleman's agreement, and just see what neutrals we can find and what they do.
Right, cool. I'm up for that.
Alright, you guys get ready. I'll keep working.
No, join.
You should probably lock all those positions to friends only, because everybody saw you type that password in on a stock game of Sins.
It's already password locked.
to a password they saw you type in. Everybody join the game quick!
Don't.
Do it!
Don't!
Do
Oh
it.
god, Saval's playing. Okay. I have Saval on my friends list.
Immediately everybody jumps in.
It's easy enough to kick people from it though.
I just want them to keep appearing, and it'll be hilarious.
Alright guys, come on, hurry up.
Alright, alright.
Hello, Dunkin'
make it,
Donuts.
please
Jesus.
go!
God, you ain't my mum.
Tyzan says he could join the game. I wouldn't mind Tyzan being on here. I'm not telling you the password, Saval. Tyzan, you're in. If you want to, password's the usual.
What's the doodah? Oh, I found it. Password, capital. It's me.
It's me, the Hobstacles.
Whatever, asshole. I'm going to be...
Draconian said, by the way, Gal, I'll watch your Subnautica stream later on. Glad you've got it. It's a good game, Draconian. If there's ever a game you should get, it's Subnautica. Unless you've got severe hydrophobia like me, in which case it's an actual terrifying experience.
Good to know.
Hydrophobia?
Yeah, it means, I think it's what you're
I
afraid
know
of.
what it means.
Sorry.
He's not sorry.
No, I'm not.
No.
If I was to tell you that the fair... Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. Reed's name doesn't answer fucking question, end my life. I'm sorry, what was your question, Dunkin' Donuts 69?
Jesus.
That's kind of...
I'll end your
What's
life.
the overreaction
Yeah,
much?
come at me, bro.
Jesus.
The hell?
Fucking Christ.
Just waiting for go.
Look, I'm... Right, I'll do it once the stream's over. I've only got 20 minutes.
My rectum tore in several places. What cream do you recommend? I heard you had the same problem. I suggest cream of Epicac. It's good for the skin.
Well, saliva was the best medicine.
Also, Hobbs, you do realize that you've taken someone's color.
What? What? And ruin the tradition of every Sims game we host.
Chris,
What do you want?
join the game.
Uploaded sins, you fucking...
Tyzan's noticed. You know, if,
Oh,
if
no.
only Tyzan was the color.
Which of you bastards is yellow?
No one. That would
And
be
we
rude.
were all yellow.
I'm gonna mod AOTF so there's 2 yellows.
That will be confusing in a fleet.
Oh no, I should remove all yellows.
Oh yes!
That's even better. Oh, that's a lovely shade of blue you have there. Oh,
Hurry the fuck up! We
okay.
don't have long.
Alright, alright. Am I your symbol as well, or is
you're good
is-
to go? You're good to
No,
come in.
don't worry, everything's fine.
No! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! He's evolved.
You gotta do the Kai bitch tits voice as well.
Look at that, it even looks like labia.
Oh.
Alright, let's do this.
Jesus.
Jesus!
Right, you have turned manufacturers on, yeah?
Yes.
I quite appreciate the fact that my my little player image there is basically just...
A question mark?
I was going to say it looks like you know, that anatomy thing that you had with that anatomy book that you had when you were a kid that shows the differences between boys and girls. this is a vulva.
Ladies
There it
and
is.
gentlemen,
Labia majora.
hell man, that just looks like some sort of hair pussycat.
Oh, Jesus.
Loading, loading, loading. There we are. Wow.
What do you need to know?
What do you need to know?
Looking for something.
Oh, look at that. A black hole. If only somebody had found a way to make that look way better.
Rude.
Truth.
I really don't like this green background. I want to make it stop.
Tyson says, fuck, how do I play stock sins?
First of all, you get binoculars to see the UI. Secondly,
That is so true, though.
why is it so far away?
Ooh, crystal planet next to me.
Good news, everyone. Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Scouts
Wonderful.
have found a colonizable planet.
Oh, all my things are free. Okay. Now I have to actually think and choose one.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Duty.
Reporting for duty.
Duty.
15 frigates under construction. I'm so poor I can't even afford a second research station.
To be honest, Dunkin' Donuts, I'd probably recommend Stitches, having thought about it. You may have bled out in the time that it took me to think of it, and I'm sorry if you did.
Must think of the best joke. Come back to me in 8 days.
Gold at EXE has not been found.
Reporting for duty. Structure complete.
Oh. Right.
Right.
Reporting for duty.
Left.
Up.
Down.
That's the way we
Reporting
do.
for duty.
Duty.
Also, I love the fact that you can now autocast, auto-build squadrons
Reporting for duty.
just by right-clicking on it. It's just like, oh yes.
I found some men.
Structure complete.
I found
They
the
naughty
transport
men.
Cabal.
Are they naughty men?
Oh,
Well,
I found some
they're
blokes.
Scouts, so I assume they are naughty
I
men.
found the
found-
Prandast United.
I found the Viturac Transport Cabal.
Alright, so Tyson has spammed capital ships. Good job, mate.
I spammed colony ships.
I'll do my best.
Colonize your ships in a minute.
Complete. Point me in the right direction.
Point me in the right direction.
Phase jump complete.
We've been chasing peas for a long time.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't laugh, it encourages him.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Oh, I found Avon's fine frigates. Where I can buy used flak frigates, used range frigates, and used heavy cruisers.
A new colony has been founded.
I mean, I don't know why you'd want used ships though, but
Give the
So what my question is, are they actually just free ships, or are they different? Are they weaker or something? Or
I don't know.
They're not free.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Much like freedom, it isn't free.
It casts folk like you and me.
Planet development finished.
Yay, obscure, horrible movie references.
Structure complete.
What would you do if you were asked to give up your dreams of freedom? What would you do?
Planet development finished.
How I play Sins?
Badly?
Hey, look.
listen here, you.
I mean,
It's not untrue.
do you have to be so accurate?
Complete.
Hey, look, I got myself some outlaws that are mine. They've got better ships than I can build. They've got Kodiaks.
Kodiak.
Scouts have found a colony.
Kodiak.
Planet development finished.
Go ahead, TACCOM.
Go ahead then. Just a second, guys. I just got to go to the bathroom.
It's not that exciting.
What, him going to the bathroom? You bloody
No,
right,
the
it's not that
game.
exciting.
He actually paused the game. Ah. You park an envoy in front of
What
him.
you do, Tarzan, is you've got to send an envoy to those nice men. And once your envoy is there, it will go and have a little word with the planet. And the planet will be like, fuck yeah, you guys are cool. That's it, really.
As if he paused the game. What's he doing exactly?
Do you really want an answer to that?
I made an error.
Research complete.
Oh, what have you done?
I sent my cobalts into an ice field, and it has a damage propagation value of 50%. So now all of my cobalts are on 25%.
Oops. That's a boo-boo.
I was like, what the hell is going on here? Clicks the ice field. I bet there's a freaking tooltip here that will tell me what's wrong. Damage propagation. Oh dear.
Damage 80 billion%. Fuck.
That's bad. Did I actually lose any though? I don't.
Research complete.
Oh, fuck off, Outlaws.
Whoa.
That's like rude.
They're already here causing me grief.
Research complete.
Alright, why should you cunts unpause the game?
Why did you pause it?
Because I'd had to take a massive dump!
Yeah, but look all that money you have.
Yes, but pirates!
Ah, pirates schmirates.
Intel reports an impending pirate raid.
I mean, to be fair, you're like, but pirates. I'll be honest. I'm gonna level with you, Max. I think we're all gonna be gone by the time the first pirate raid reaches it.
Yeah.
Reporting in.
True.
And that's from old age, not even quitting the game.
EA for vast maps. I still haven't found anyone else.
But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I found the Korvaska War Profiteers.
Ooh, they sound fun. So far, I have found the Viterak Transport Cabal, the Free Mines of Habari, Avon's
And they
Fine
call it
Frigates,
a mine.
and the Nabor Liberation Front.
A mine.
Roll those R's.
I mean, it has liberation in the name, so they must be good.
It's got kids, it's free. It's the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness.
Pirate raiders are on the loose.
Pirate raiders are on the loose.
Who are they after?
Jump.
The goal.
Oh, and
You
me.
and goal.
Rude.
Because outlaws.
I'll find it.
You saying I'm an outlaw?
How
Sure.
can I be of service?
You're a rabble. Your
You're
face is a
imperial.
mess.
You're a rebel spy and a traitor.
Take him away.
Take me away.
Downtown,
Take me
walking
away.
fast. Faces past and we're homebound.
Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me.
There are outlaws in my home world. I don't like this.
Yeah, so have I.
Better than
Go
in-laws. in
away,
your world.
outlaws.
Yeah, he's got a good point.
Oh, you thought the in-laws were bad. What about the outlaws?
Oh, dear.
At least the in-laws don't shoot up the place.
Point me in the right
Well, at least in Britain, anyway.
We're talking Mexicans, though.
Oh no.
Reporting in. Hold steady. We're going in.
I need trade stations. Give me trade stations.
This is
Yes,
taking me an
my,
embarrassingly long amount of time to kill these.
Thing is, though, the
grand
combat in
plan of
stock is a
rushing
bit more.
Max has failed.
The kind of stock combat is a bit more boring because they just sit there.
Well, at least they don't run out of the gravity well.
You didn't run into gravity well.
It's got that going for it. At
Me, me,
least.
me, 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 me.
How can I be of service? Brace for combat. Research complete.
Oh, I found a replica of the fine
Singularity
frigates.
engines?
No, the fine frigates.
Research complete.
Minor faction. Oh look, there's
Passengers.
What are they called? Yours?
there are two of them. They're the same.
Ivons?
Ivan's fine frigates. There's an asteroid one over here, and there's a Terran planet one over.
Oh well, there's only a so many % chance. I mean, we're probably going to have more minor factions in the stock game, so you know.
More?
Yeah.
Why do we need more?
Why do you need more than 17?
Reporting in.
Surely it'd be better to have less that do more.
Nah.
Oh, don't do that, Max.
Research complete.
But I mean, wouldn't it be nice to just have, you know, more of civilizations about?
No,
We're gonna
that's
go-
You're gonna break the game again.
We're going to go full realistic Trek. 15 reskins of the Bajoran frigates.
You're gonna break the fucking game again, and I'm not having it.
I'm not going to break the game.
Break everything.
Scouts have found a colony
Everything.
planet.
only a little bit.
Everything!
A new colony has been founded.
I need a bloody
Smoke?
culture station
Why?
because I'm need to spread culture. Why do you think?
I thought you needed to blow up the galaxy.
The rebels. will
Oh wait, you're
soon-
right then. On yeah. Blow up the galaxy with your culture.
Research
Ooh, I've
To the
got
galaxy
the
to get.
Phase jump complete.
the Nova
Yes,
Free
to
Miners. Buy bulk metal and crystal.
2 anarchic societies. God damn it. That's another ice asteroid field with damage propagation.
You don't want to go in there.
I do
Nah,
though. There are
wanna go
asteroids to
there.
capture. Let's actually
Development finished.
let's find out if my outlaw militia have killed it for me. That'd be good.
I think mine just ran into the next well, which had a lot of baddies in and just died.
Ah!
Sounds about right.
Levi!
Which
Research complete.
is not preferable because I had baddies everywhere else that they could have helped, but you know,
I could have fought and not died to.
yeah, but no. This brick wall sure does look fun.
I mean, have we seen neutrals use like
found time bitch tits.
have we seen neutral factions use refinery trade research stations?
Start that all again because you said a lot of words and not a lot
Yeah,
of
I got confused.
Have we seen minor factions use research stations?
Prepare for phase jump.
Research what?
Just have them so that when you capture them, that
Yeah.
they'll join you. Because I haven't seen any that have any research stations.
Planet development finished.
I think, if I remember, theoretically you can add any structure to
Got a
them.
job for me?
Yeah, but will they work? Will they function as one of your own?
Yes.
You just pull the words
Confirmed.
out your bum.
Found a colonizable planet.
You said it. If you say it with enough confidence, though, anyone will believe it. So it's
Press
fine.
X to doubt.
Planet.
I'm only saying yes because neutral trade stations also link up with your trade.
Hmm. Well, things
They
to test.
contribute. They contribute as a trade line,
Things to test.
which makes me think something like an extra research station would then also work.
I think Star Wars mods will benefit from this as well a lot, where you can have like different neutral sectors, like you could have the Corporate Sector Authority, and you could have like the Techno Union as a separate, entity as well.
Yes.
We could have Krellian Engineering Core, you know.
Planet development finished. Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
I know that Corey's interested in what the DLC can offer, though what that interest will actually turn into, I don't know, because he doesn't tell me anything.
Oh, Chris, maybe he's told you.
We discussed it a little bit, yeah. I think he's interested in doing fairly similar things to us. There are a lot of kind of minor factions in the EU, Expanded Universe, or Legends
Yes.
as they call it now.
Brexit. Don't want to hear about it.
Brexit!
Yeah, there's a lot of Brexit going on after Endor.
Wouldn't that just be called Exit?
Say no to Ewok
Spexit?
immigration.
Space exit, Spexit, maybe. Anyway, that causes a lot of kind of small minor factions. So I think he's potentially thinking of using some of those.
Got a job for me?
Kind of corporate sector authority, little, smaller breakaway groups like that can be used.
You could actually particularly have like the companies, like, you could have Rothana Engineering have this stuff, and Incom, Moncala, Free States, something like that.
Structure complete.
Zerka Corporation. Mando Frackan Lorians, says Centurions.
I don't know what they are.
Well, they're Mando Frackan Lorians.
Scouts have found a colonized.
This is one brave Kodiak frigate.
Say bloody pirates. Why do you leave pirates on?
Because pirates with outlaws are a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, but we're meant to be finding bloody all the different types of.
Well, it's 9:30. We can quit.
Oh, good. Bye.
What? Really?
I said I could only stay till 30:30.
Oh shit, look at all those pirates in one of my worlds. I tabbed out for 2 seconds to do those fixes I said I was going to do, and now there's pirates everywhere.
Yeah, you should have turned pirates off. That wasn't the point of the game, but oh well.
Found a colonizable
Makes it interesting.
Oh, shabumpkins.
To be fair.
Right. That's me done for tonight.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed.
I did, thank you.
We got a lot of things done as well, so that's good.
Yeah, that last error fixed.
What about all the ability ones, though?
You've already done those.
But there's no other errors in Armada 3 in AOTF.
Scouts have found a colonizable
There was one more, which is to do with the Poseidon refit.
Oh yeah,
Fixed it. Done it.
Scouts have
Fixed
found a
it.
colonizable planet.
A cheeky
Neat.
pull.
I've also updated about half of the player files to the 193 format. The others I still need to do.
Wunderbar.
Oh, with the new sound stuff that was
With the
added.
new entries, yeah.
Excellent.
All right, let's rock.
Yeah. What you delivered?
I thought we were all stopping.
No. I wanted
Oh.
to play
Well,
more.
I guess that 30:30 thing was,
I want-
half thing.
Fast.
It wasn't real to Max.
Yeah, apparently multiple times they're saying it doesn't compute.
I'm sorry.
I'll start up a new single player game. I'll keep streaming for a bit.
That's a good idea. I mean, the trouble is I've got to do my stream at 10, haven't I? So
You don't have to.
The superior
I
stream.
do. I've already said I'm going to be.
Oh, quick
And I
single
can't
player.
disappoint my masses.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point to end the stream anyway. So, I'll actually give some AOTF testing a go as well. So guys, thank you for joining the stream. I had a great time. I hope you guys had as well. Saval, again, congratulations on the key. I hope you enjoyed the DLC, and
Congratulations.
we'll catch you all next week.
Do we want to pack up a working AOTF build for the testers
Saturday.
Saturday? Oh, that'll do. Yeah, that's fine. Good stuff.
It's not that far away.
No,
and
Friday. I'll
like,
do it Friday because Saturday I'm out.
Okie dokie.
I should be able to get those missing brushes done from the
Good.
game options by then as well.
Excellent. Well, folks, we'll catch you later on the next stream next week. Bye bye.
See you later.
Mwah, mwah.